History has an interesting way of erasing itself. Entire cities have been covered up for a variety of reasons. However, once we find traces of the ancient civilization, archaeologists work their magic to uncover them, and they begin to unveil their buried secrets. The Vinca culture is the oldest Neolithic civilization in southeastern Europe, dating back to between 5500 and 4500 BC. The largest prehistoric settlement found in Europe was built by the Vinca. Archaeologists discovered their settlement in the village named Vinca in 1908, just a few miles south of Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. The settlement was a full-fledged town complete with streets, temples, and houses with 4 or 5 rooms. The people were farmers and artisans, which included potters, weavers, and metallurgists. The Vinca have the distinction of being the first people known to work with copper. The Harappan, or Indus Valley Civilization, was the earliest known urbanized culture that ranged from northeastern Afghanistan to Pakistan, mainly along the Indus River. At the time, their territory was larger than China, India, Egypt, and Mesopotamia. Researchers believe the Harappan civilization lasted largely from 2500 to 1700 BC, but some sites in the south persisted until later into the 2nd millennium BC. Archaeologists have so far found 1,056 settlements and cities, but only 96 have been excavated. Overlooking the Supe Valley, 200 kilometers north of Lima, Peru, Caral Supe is nearly the oldest urbanized civilization found in the Americas, dating back to roughly 3000 BC. Caral Supe is the largest of 19 city-states found in the area, and its complexity in design and architectural structures are striking. The Norte Chico people built temples, amphitheaters, pyramids, circular arenas, impressive walls, residences, and plazas. The site was largely used for ritualistic ceremonial practices that reveal their polytheistic beliefs. Caral Supe was inhabited only about 500 years, and experts surmise that they were forced to move due to severe climate changes. The location of the land of Punt is a great mystery. The ancient Egyptians described it and even created paintings about it. However, they did not indicate exactly where Punt was. Their records documented the civilization as a trading partner of Egypt as far back as 2613 BC. The female pharaoh Hatshepsut sent an expedition to visit the land of Punt in 1493 BC. Egyptians described it as extremely rich in resources, including gold, ebony, ivory, spices, and incense trees. Hatshepsut's explorers brought back myrrh and frankincense trees and successfully planted them in Egypt. This was the first time we know of that anyone had successfully transported live plants from one country to another. Pre-dynastic Egypt involves several ancient civilizations. The pre-dynastic period dates from about 6000 BC until around 3100 BC. There were 2 civilizations that were among the most developed in the region, the Badarians and the Naqadans. The Badarian culture arose sometime around 4000 BC in the Badari region. They used both stone and copper and made blacktop pottery. Their tools, stoneware, pottery, and agriculture were more sophisticated than the wares of their predecessors. The Naqadan period also probably began around 4000 BC in the Naqada region. They had blacktop and painted pottery, and they made their bladed tools from obsidian that they got from Ethiopia. By 3000 BC, they were making items out of metal, and they developed an early form of writing. Peering into these ancient civilizations, we are transported back in time to places that tell the story of human development. Were it not for skilled scientists with unending quests to reveal the mysteries of the past, the secrets of our ancestors would lie buried in the shifting sands, having eventually eroded with the destructive forces of time, never to be known.